after my divorce from my second husband, when I went to the first church that was spiritual, that you got up and you sang, you worshiped, like in the middle of worship, if somebody had something come to them that they wanted to say, they stood up and they said it. I'd never been around that. And that's when I knew Jesus was my best buddy. I never ever had to be without him again. He was always there. And when I get away from him, it's not that he moved on, it's that I moved on. I closed him off. But when I went to that church, I was going through a really bad time. And I walked in, and those people didn't just say good morning to me. They gathered me in, and they hugged me, they loved me, they accepted me. They knew all my story already, and they loved me just for me. And you're worshiping, and the first Sunday I went, you're worshiping, and all of a sudden, in the middle of it, which I'd never been to a church that just sang first, and then did the sermon second. Middle of the singing, this guy stands up and he said, I don't know why, but I have to say, this verse came to me, be still and know that I am God. And that's my verse. I claimed that verse 10 years before that. It was my verse. And he said, I don't know who needs to know this, but somebody needs to hear it today. Be still and know that I am God. He's got you. And I remember thinking, wow, I didn't think that things like this really happened. But it did. And it happened to me in that church over and over and over. I would be sitting there and somebody would stand up and say, the minister's wife, I had a vision during worship this morning. And it's like, okay, I never heard of such a thing. I saw Jesus carrying a broken lamb, and the whole herd was behind him, but he's carrying this one lost little lamb, and he said, it's okay, I've got you. And she described it, and it was the picture I had in my room growing up. I mean, down to the sandals, how they crossed up his legs and his dirty robe. I mean, it was the picture. And I never had had that happen to me before, but something like that, it was like, it's so close, but it's not quite. And when we had started our church here, it wasn't. It's back. It's that feeling you get when I could come in and tell anybody anything in my life, and they will love me no matter what. And that's what I've been missing, and I needed it really bad, and I didn't know how to get it. And you can't make it happen. Either it happens or it doesn't. And once it happens, you don't ever want to be without it. You can't settle for that pretend over here anymore. You have to have the full experience. And that's what I get when I come here every Sunday. I just do. I miss a Sunday, and I feel like I really missed an opportunity, if for nothing else, to walk in and be accepted and loved. No matter where you go or what you do, you're never alone. You always have your best friend right there. But he never judges you, and he's always right there for you. So you're never alone. He accepts you for you.